Do you know Palma hides some of the most beautiful Art Nouveau buildings in Spain? Known as Modernism, this artistic movement arrived from Catalonia in the late 19th century, influenced by architects like Gaudí and Domènech i Montaner. And while Barcelona gets all the attention, Palma has its own hidden gems. Let's explore them. Can Barceló is a modernist building designed for multiple families which at the time changed the appearance of Palma's historical center. The master builder was Bartolomé Ferrer Perillo, and his approach was similar to that of the Neo-Gothic movement. From the 9 panels of tiles applied to the facade, 2 are ornamental with 2 color motifs of eagles and dragons. The others contain allegories of music, architecture, literature, ceramics, industry, and trade. The last 2 were included because the building's developer was a businessman who specialized in overseas goods and the textile industry. Wrought iron can also be seen on the balconies on the 4 bay windows that are not highly decorated. On the lintel of the balconies on the first floor, there are glazed butterfly-shaped ceramics and tiles with schematic botanical motifs. A horizontal line of tiles also runs through the middle of the building. There are ceramic medallions representing eagles on the lintels of the mullion windows on the top floor. Just a short walk away is Casa de les Mitges, or the Old Stocking House. This 5-star building was named after the local haberdashery business that was located on the ground floor. The building's beauty is down to the fact that Luis Forteza Rey probably knew Gaudí, although only because his father, José Forteza, was the goldsmith at Palma Cathedral, where Gaudí did some work. The contact between these 2 men is important in understanding the building's individuality. He designed and managed the building whilst using it as his workshop in 1906. The decorative materials used are stone on the ground floor, ornamental tiles up to the 2nd floor, and rough texture on the rest of the facade. The decoration is based on timber ceilings, mosaics under the balconies, and circular ceramic ceilings, all from the time of La Roqueta, the local tile factory. The 2 triangular-shaped balconies on the 4th floor are of course the eye-catching feature of the building. Next is Can Forteza Rey, a building originally designed for housing. It is named after the driving force behind it, Forteza Rey, who carried out the decoration of the interior and the plan for the facade. The extravagant sculptural decoration of the galleries and enclosed balconies captures the eye, with botanical, floral, and animal themes superimposed onto the wall canvas. The characteristics of this building are in line with the Art Nouveau trend, which uniquely incorporates the stylish decoration of the facade into the interior design, a clear example of the strong influence of the Catalan modernism, especially from the works of Gaudí. The variety of arches used in the shaping of the base and the combination of stone, iron, wooden, and glass materials should also be noted as a specific characteristic of this building. Next to Can Forteza is Almacenes L'Águila. Almacenes L'Águila forms part of the modernist tour of Palma. The building was designed by Gaspar Benassar and Jaume Alenia in 1908. Its commercial function meant the appropriate solutions had to be adopted to make the most of the interior space and light. To this effect, the use of iron also stands out, both in the structure as well as in the decorative elements. This results in an eye-catching facade with wide openings that let in external light. One of the most photographed facades in Palma belonged to a pastry shop, the Forn Teatre, and when you see it, you will understand why. Its undulating wooden facade is instantly evocative of modernism. Its sign also makes it unforgettable. And then, of course, there is the window display, with a rainbow of confectionery, and its interior, which maintains the essence of a traditional bakery renowned for its ensaimadas and gâteaux. Palma is a city sprinkled with modernist buildings. One of the most recognizable and emblematic of these is the Gran Hotel, the current home to Palma Casa Forum. Designed by the architect Lluís Domènech, it is one of the city's first modernist buildings, and it was also a pioneering hotel in the island, as it was the first one to have electricity and a telephone. The modernist route around Palma features also Can Barceló's building and the Pensión Menorquina as two visual reference points. These are two buildings designed with original symmetry and dynamism, inspired by the Art Nouveau movement. These are two identical executed symmetrical buildings, separated by Carrer de Santa Cilia. They were built at the request of Josep Casasallas, owner of the Can Barceló pastry shop. The project was led by Francesc Roca, who directed the first phase of the work. They were completed under the direction of Guillem Reynés. The ground floors externalize structural elements like the metal columns. The upper floors have a wavy design and finishing that achieves great dynamism and plasticity. The metal work on the balconies and the woodwork on the windows complete this effect. The openings assume the shape of parabolic arches of the various forms. This defined, visually dynamic finishing enabled us to classify the work as part of the Art Nouveau modernist movement. Also by Francesc Roca, there is Can Roca. This was one of the first Art Nouveau buildings of the famous local architect, before Can Casasallas. It was built in 1907 and shows influences of the Secession, which is characterized by straight lines and decorative schematism. This stunning building showcases vibrant decorations on its balconies through the use of tiles, ironwork, and ceramics, which also add a splash of colors and charm to its facade. For the full route of modernist buildings, check the description box and get the full map so you can do it yourself. And if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you for watching!